Good afternoon. Welcome to Children's Hospital. My name is Dennis Parker, Assistant Superintendent for Hoar Construction. I've been given the privilege of showing you how we're using iPads on this project.
Now, here's the Children's Hospital in a nutshell. 800 plus square feet of cast-in-place concrete, 15 floors, 4 bridges, 1 tunnel, 3 vegetated roofs, a lead project, and a joint venture. The project started about May 2009, roughly 6 months before this picture was taken. And here the project is again in 6 months. Again in 6 months. You can really start to see the building to take form. 6 months after that. And then finally, today. And now let's get down to some hard facts and figures. With a project of this size, you can see the need for up-to-date, accurate information. And before iPads, 7 plan rooms were scattered across the project. Every superintendent had their own half-size set of plans. Every superintendent had their own spec book, both which needed updating regularly. And now we're into our 3rd year. Currently we are on CCD 76 and our RFIs are rapidly approaching 1,000. It took 3 people spending days to keep the plans current and interleaved. Now, after iPads, we have 2 plan rooms. Every superintendent still has their own set of half-size drawings, but updates are given out upon request, same with spec books. Every superintendent now, because of iPads, has immediate access to most current CCDs and RFIs. And now, with only 1 person uploading drawings, files, and managing 2 plan rooms. Here's a screenshot of one of our drawings on the iPad, marked up in red with RFIs. Now the figures. With a $400,000 owner allowance before the iPads, we use a large portion of that for the 25 half-size copies at $600 a piece, and to keep them all current. Just the owner-furnished equipment books cost $1,300 for 1 bound copy. Not to mention it took 3 people spending days to keep all plans current and up to date. Now we spend 1/5 of that, only issuing 4 sets of half-size plans and only needing 1 copy of the OFE book, and only 1 person uploading drawings, files, and managing 2 plan rooms. Let's take it to the field. You can imagine if we had this during the structural phase of this project, before we got the interior elevators up and running. We had 2 buck hoists serving 15 floors with over 700 workers trying to get material and personnel in and out of the building. Average time to get into the building during the structural phase, 15 to 20 minutes. Average time from the 6th floor to the office, 7 to 10 minutes, taking the stairs. Average number of trips a day, 4 to 6. I wore a pedometer during this phase and traveled an average of 4.5 miles a day. What if the iPad helped us take 1 trip out a day at 25 minutes a trip? 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year, from 6 superintendents. 39,000 minutes, or 650 man-hours a year. What if it took 2 trips out? 78,000 minutes, or 1,300 man-hours. This is just one situation, one opportunity to utilize the possibilities of the iPad. Throw that in with the figures from before, and the math begins to become staggering.
To better understand what this iPad is doing for us out here, here's a stack of the half-size set of plans that every superintendent has out here on site, as well as our spec book, our weekly schedule, as well as our OPS schedule. There's an app for OSHA standards. There's an app for being able to take notes, file them away, email them, as well as apps for calculators, tools like a level. Imagine having to carry all this around with you on a daily basis, now so easily stored away in a bag in 1 iPad. Another item I was asked to go over that we are incorporating into each one of our iPads is our quality assurance program. Thanks to the PDF Expert app, we were able to put all of our quality assurance documents into PDFs and also have them where each one of them is writable. Take for instance our concrete log. Choose any box, add in the dates, information, comments,
easily, efficiently. You can even add in photos to each one as you walk around the job site. No longer will this process take taking the picture, coming back to your office, downloading the images, uploading the images into Excel programs, and then printing these pictures off. It just takes one step and cuts out a lot of the fluff in between.